So what's up, y'all? This is part 6 of Finding Purpose in Pain. I pray this is part 6. I believe it's part 6. But right now, we are going to be finding purpose in our pain of our twin. Let me see. This might have been 2017 through 2020 through 2019. Yep, 2017 to 2019. So right after Alex died, I had one more semester on campus and I was eligible to move off campus. Me and my cousin ended up moving off campus in a dorm together. We had an empty bedroom. We ended up filling that a little bit later with Darius. After we moved off campus, I had my car my second year on campus, but after we moved off campus, like, you free. You park your car at your house and you cool. Now, the car that I had was a white Lexus. Her name was Becky. Now, me and Becky, we was besties. Me and Becky, that was my girl. Me and Becky went on our first highway trip together. Like, real cute. That was my favorite little car. So, I had met a boy at a party, at my sister's birthday party. And he lived in Atlanta. So, when I wanted to see him, I was like, yeah, I'll come to you. Cool, no problem. So it was only like an hour and a half away. So for some reason, I didn't like, I have anxiety. I had anxiety. So I didn't like driving on the highway. I get on the back road and I'm on the way to go see him. He's at the barbershop getting his hair cut. We finna see each other like, yeah, this really that. He was going to come back to the apartment, all that. Real deal. Like, I was going to drive him back to my house all the way in Fort Valley. Anyway, real dumb. God said no, stupid. The car broke down on the way. The ABS system went out. The radio went first, then the air, then the car cut the hell off. I had called my dad on the side of the road and told him like what was going on. And he was like, what you going to Atlanta for anyway? Well, you need to sit down somewhere. So the car breaks down. I'm parked on the side of the road, and y'all, I'm a white woman. Somebody, African American male, came up with his whole overall outfit on, trying to help me. I said, I'm fine. My daddy is so funny. Girl, if you don't put that window down and let that man help you so you can get your behind back to Fort Valley. So put the window down. The man does not kidnap me. And I get back to Fort Valley. And so the next day, I go to the tire shop because there's only one really mechanic place in Fort Valley. And I called them before I got there. That's how I ended up finding them. I called them. And I said, is there anybody there that could work on cars? Because I'm a Fort Valley student and my car's messed up and I'm here for the summer and I don't have no help till my daddy get here. So the man was like, listen, all I need you, I told him what was going on, and I remembered him from church. I started going to church in Fort Valley and he played the drums. So when I see him, I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, I remember you. I go to the church. So he's like, okay, listen, to get the car back home, the next morning, bring it to the shop. We'll work on the car. Go ahead and get your part. Cool. Now, Jesus is really nice because my car wasn't supposed to crank for me to be able to go get the part. After the man told me once I ran my car for about an hour, it should be good. But the thing was out so bad that the car shouldn't have cranked. Anyway, it let me go get the part. Now I come back the next morning. There's a Fort Valley's trains, so you have to go over the train track to get to the other side of town. Y'all, and I'm telling y'all this because this is very important. My car breaks down on the train tracks while the train is coming. And so the mechanic, I'm calling him and I'm like, hey, it's a train on the tracks and I'm stuck on the train tracks. My car gave out. And I could vividly remember him running and pushing my car. He was like, wait, I'm coming. And I was like, I'm right here across the street. I almost made it to y'all, but my car broke down on the train tracks with a train on the way. So he came and pushed my car off the train tracks. And we get to the car shop. He fixes my car. And I'm like, I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to cook for you or something because you came and got me off the railroad, like the railroad tracks. Boom. I think a couple of weeks later, I locked my keys in the car. So I called him and I said, you know anybody who can get keys out the car? I'll never forget the amount of sweat that man dropped breaking into my car to get my keys so I didn't have to pay for a locksmith. So after he did that, I was like, all right, cool. Now, of course he was trying to holler at your girl. But I said, all right, cool. After that, yeah, we could talk, bro. You didn't got my keys out the car. You'd have been out here sweating. Your homie over here, he done left and came back, and you still out here sweating. Yeah, and we could talk. So we honestly started talking, started dating. He moved in with me. Now, I knew he had an older daughter because I initially started conversating with him through his daughter. Now, his daughter went to church. Her grandmama sung in the choir, her aunt sung in the choir, and her dad played the drums. So she was sitting by herself. And she was crying. I don't know if she was crying or if she wanted to get to them. But some way I distracted her. I was like, you can sit with me. And we started playing. And she was like, you know, you're my best friend. Like, literally, his daughter was my best friend. So that's what I'm saying. When I seen him at the car shop, I'm like, oh my God, okay, you my best friend, mama, you know? Like, real cute. I got it. I'm putting it together. I see. Okay. So we started talking. We started dating. And at this time, we were talking, his mama posted a picture on Facebook and said, my new grand. And I texted him and I said, you an uncle or a new dad? And he said, a new dad. And I said, what the hell? And I got up out of there because what? Like, bro, you ain't mentioned that. You didn't tell me nobody was gonna have a damn baby. Like, homegirl was mad at me already. She already didn't like me. She already felt like I was taking him from a happy home. And that was the first year of us talking. That was in 2017. We wasn't even talking for 2 months. And I found out that he had a child. And that should have been the sign for me, because that just down back on me that even happened. That I seen the baby on Facebook. He didn't even say nothing. So, anyway. Dumb. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I get to the, he's staying with me. Like, he lived with me now. Like, we live together. I didn't realize how fast the man who lived with his mama would move in with somebody else. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. And I can only say that because he did it again. But anyway, so we live together. We're going through real relationship stuff. So, you know, when you're in college, you get a refund. You get a college refund. Now, I'm one of them females that, oh, come talk to me. We could talk and I'm going to listen. And I do. I actually do. So, at this current time, I'm aware that he has 2 daughters. He lets me know that he has 3 daughters. And I'm like, okay, cool. And that he was once married. And the lady cheated on him and took all his stuff. I'm like, oh, snap. What the hell? So, we get through that. He's on probation as well. He's on probation as well. His probation is finna be up. Now, here's the problem, and now, if you on probation and you don't have the money paid when it's time for your probation to be up, you're going to jail. So, I'm not sure what was going on at this time, but there was a lot of roadblocks during this time. And so, he had already told me the grand idea that he was going to run from the police. Now, remember, if you go back to about maybe part 2, I said that my dad went to jail when I was 1 year old and stayed there for 10 years. So with me having common sense and having money, if I'm in a relationship with you, why would I let you go on the run and you have daughters and I can help you? And I'm only clarifying this because his baby mama loved to get on Facebook and make posts and call people dumb or call people retarded or call people whatever. But she don't realize I spent a part of my refund from college. And I say a part because it wasn't a lot. I spent a part of my refund from college, a small portion of my refund from college, to pay off the remaining balance of his probation so that he didn't go on the run and go to prison for every charge that he had. I'm looking out for you. He just had a kid with you 4 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. And so I'm looking out for you. Like, I didn't want to be raised without my dad. So why would I know I have the money? And see me, I never lie to you. I paid tithes on all my college refunds. I already paid my tithes. I paid my rent. I can help you. Why would I not help you? Why would I not help you? Like, what have you done for me to not help you? Like, what have you done to me for me to not help you? And I know what's going to happen. I know how that little girl going to feel. I know she going to be calling for her daddy. Like, I know that. So why would I do that? Like, I literally did that from the bottom of my heart. And God could tell you that. I didn't do that for nobody to come make no post or none of that. We wore matching shoes to go get his stuff paid off. Like, it was celebratory. Like, you're done. It's over with. You don't. He literally was ready to pack up a bag and go on the run because of probation. You're not doing that to your daughters. Like, you don't have to do that. I will help you. So I helped him. I got no shame in my game about that. I helped him. I paid off his full probation. I did. And I'm not saying that for any kind of praise or nothing, but I really did that with the intentions on your child not being messed up. And then so you go on Facebook and roll and rant about me being dumb, and I wouldn't want that for nobody child to have to go through that. So no. So then we get past that, and we're going around to the year 2018. So the year is coming to an end, and my dad doesn't know that me and this man have been together this whole year, because I didn't bring him around him to the end of it. Like, I'm not finna bring you around by the beginning of us talking. And all the shit all the stuff we had going on, his baby mama was very petty. She was on all my posts. She was on every Instagram thing I did, and I was trying to run a business, so it's like I can't have that. So we clashed a lot, and it came to the point that I sent her money, and I was like, listen, I understand you're going through a lot raising her by yourself. Maybe you're upset with, maybe you taking your anger out on him, on me, but I don't have a problem with you. Go get you some Starbucks. I sent the little girl some books, everything. Like, please, if you want to meet, we can meet. Shorty didn't want to meet. She wanted her baby daddy. So she, every time, no matter what I did, it was a problem. So we get to Christmas. And me, and I've been a holiday person my entire life. But again, as you can see through the stories that I've told, that wasn't celebrated. My mama didn't really start going crazy and celebrating Christmas, like celebrating, not just on Christmas Day is Christmas, but she didn't really start celebrating Christmas till I had nieces and nephews, and she did the full-blown wrapping paper. But even in that sense, my mama would torture me. Like, she would go to the store and get kid wrapping paper, and I would watch her wrap my niece and nephew paper, and she would not wrap nothing for me. She'd make it seem like she didn't get me nothing, like nothing. And it never was about actually getting something, because I've always just enjoyed celebrating Christmas. I enjoy celebrating holidays. Like, I enjoy celebrating Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, my birthday. Like, those are things that are important to me. And so, because I didn't have that as a kid, like, it wasn't important to nobody as a kid. With him, it was like I was starting my own family. Like, all right, he already got a daughter. He already got 3 daughters, but 2 of them that we are around. So he already got his daughters. It's me and him. We still had this empty, my cousin was still in the apartment, but she ain't mind him. So we still had this whole empty room. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is his daughter room. The room was literally decorated as his daughter room. Like, so we did a full-blown Christmas thing. Did a live Christmas tree. We went and cut the Christmas tree. Did the family picture with the Christmas tree. We went out to eat after the Christmas tree. I'm talking about like a full-blown thing. So, the only thing that went weird about this Christmas was I went all in. I spent $2,000 on his children for Christmas. I can show it. I did that. On him and his children, 2 bands. He had the most extravagant Christmas. They had the most extravagant Christmas. It was wrapped like those were all my kids, and it was like a $19.99 Christmas. Like, it was Christmas. It was Christmas. It was decorated lights. The outside bushes was decorated. It was Christmas. So of course the baby mama don't like me, so the little girl can't come around me. So he took her to Christmas. She realized how much it was and realized he didn't do it, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I was told she didn't want none of it, and I can't be, like, don't let that think she doing nothing for my child. It was that. So my pure intentions came off as me being extra, or me. So it's again me trying to just be myself, me being me. If I'm around anybody, I'm gonna support everything attached to them. Like, I bought him drum sets. Like, I real deal believe in you. Like, if you are around me, I believe in you. I believe in what you say. I believe in what you're gonna do. I believe in what you say you want to do. Like, if you a barber, we buying clippers. Like, I believe in you. Like, I got you. I'm riding with you. Like, and that's always what it was with me. And so I started realizing, like, you could be you, but if them people are not where you are, you gonna be looking crazy, because I did all that for my ex, and my ex wrote me a letter on a piece of paper like this right here, put it in the middle of the tree and said, I know it's not much, but I wanted you to know I did the best I could so I could provide for you and my girls. Mind you, we are in a college apartment that's already paid for, so you're not paying no rent. You didn't get nothing for me for Christmas. You didn't get the girls nothing, because I bought the Christmas. I bought the whole thing. I bought it. He didn't get his mom nothing for Christmas. He didn't get none of that. And I got a piece of paper. And I just said, you know what? I appreciate this so much because you wrote with love. And it's just like, girl, you want it to be needed that bad that you enjoyed a sheet of paper for Christmas? It make you want to change. It make you want to change who you are. But did I change who I was at that point? No, I didn't. Because right after that, I got another refund. No, let's stop. Flag on the play. Now, this is where all the stories start getting like, what? So, that was Christmas 2018. Christmas, 6 days later, December 31st, my dad says, Kyla, I got you a new car. You know, you've been going through it with that little car. Because he was literally working on my car randomly, because me and that little car went through it. Me and that little Lexus went through it. So he said, I know you've been doing good in school. You finna graduate. I got you a graduation gift. Now listen to me. I got you a graduation gift. I'm gonna leave the video right here. I love y'all. And I just want y'all to guess in the comments what my graduation gift is. Of course, this is a definite way for us to be interactive. I want y'all to guess what the college gift is. I love y'all. Have a great day. Bye.